Blessed risings, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of Keep It P podcast, we will be discussing Trick Daddy declares, I'm FBA, not African American, and tethers are fuming, raging, bushmeat hunting, mad about it. Rap icon Trick Daddy just dropped a bomb. He doesn't identify as African American. Oof. They went nuts. They went crazy. This didn't even, it just came back up. This actually happened a year ago, this same month, in an interview, and it has all the tethers talking. He said, I don't identify as an African. I've never been to Africa. It's a beautiful place, but it's not my motherland. Well, I don't understand. What's wrong with that? What's the problem? What's the problem? For him, the term Afro in front of his race doesn't make sense because his roots, his identity, his legacy are FBA, Foundational Black American, rooted in America's soil, in the soil, not across the ocean over yonder, okay? Not over yonder. No, 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 it's not true. That's not where the blood's at. See, Africa's the cradle of civilization for everyone. So is everyone African? Don't say Jamaican, don't say Caribbean, don't say none of that. Everyone's from Africa, right? And see, they're mad because Trick Daddy's not alone. More well-known Black artists and public figures are beginning to speak up. Folks are waking up, declaring their FBA heritage with pride, and they are pissed. See, we're tired of being boxed into whatever type of racial category or labels everyone in the world tries to shove on us. And guess what? Guess what? Why are the tethers especially mad? Huh? They don't like it one bit. Now, I wouldn't come at y'all, but we don't even care what y'all got going on. Y'all always in our business. But when any other racial group celebrates their identities, oh, you ain't got no problem and you got to invite to the cookout for them. All kind of raccooning and buffooning going on. If somebody say I'm Hispanic, I'm Latina, I'm Euro-American, I'm Latinx, you ain't got no problem with them arriba and cilantro and all over the place. You don't got a problem. No one throws shade. It's not an issue. But as soon as foundational Black Americans assert their history and culture that everyone says, oh, no, we don't have, but wants to still pretend and use it and steal it and continue the thievery, the disrespect, suddenly everyone's deciding who has real roots, right? Now everyone wants to try to reclaim some kind of reframe, restructure what being Black is all of a sudden. See, now everybody's having a identity crisis now that reparations is on the horizons. See, but everyone has a problem when FBA wants to define themselves, because it's getting closer to the check being cut, right? And now everyone wants to raise their eyebrows and want to try to give the stank look because we don't need no help. See, we're done with all that pals, and we're the coalitions, the committees, and the kumbayas with everyone else. We don't have no friends. See, especially you boiling, hopping hot, giraffe wrestling tethers. You trying to get in on the reparations. Let's keep it real. Stop trying to claim part of our story when you didn't build it. Just let us do us. Just let us do us. You do you. We not tripping off of you. See, because for you, identity is disposable. It's up for debate. For us, it's not. We're continuously reminded of our past, which is coming into the future, right? And all of the blood and sweat that we've poured into this country and not received, our checks are just desserts. See, we're not going with the narrative that everything that's black is automatically meaning African. See, you're just surface level. See, we're in a deeper fight. We're here to cultivate our own narrative, to lay ownership to our own narrative. We don't want your watered down definitions, your watered down idols and your statues, right? Here, let me give you a statue. No, we want to check tangibles. And that's not just it. I'm not just saying, oh, just cut us the check and that's it. But I'll tell you it's a good start, depending on how much the dividends are and where the decimal point lands. Yep, it's a good start. A statue, not a good start. A park, not a good start. A community center, not a good start. EBT, not a good start. See, and when we start challenging these systems, and you people, right, that are attempting to erase the history of the blood, sweat, and tears that was poured into this nation by foundational Black Americans, that's a problem. And that's what makes you see there's part of you being a tether. See, you wanna put your toe in on the black struggle. Oh yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, go get them. Go get them acatas. I'm not with them. See, you know the reparations is around the corner, and you don't get none of that. We just trying to mind our own business. Try minding your own business as well. But let this man tell y'all, you got to hear it out his mouth. Here we go. I got to put up, hold on, poop tube. They'll try to bum rush the show if I don't put up this, whatever. They funny business. Oh, here we go. Fair use, right? Even that's a shame. We got to jump through the extra hoops nobody else has to jump through. But Neither here nor there. We know how to wiggle. We know a wiggle the worms don't know, or should I say snakes.
I'm trying to figure out how Afro get in front of my motherfucking race. I ain't never been to Afro color. I never been to Africa. Afro or Africa. Never been there. I'm not from Africa. I'm born and raised in Goose, Florida. I'm a born in Goose, raised in Liberty City in the Poker Bean Project. Ain't never went to Africa. Ain't thinking about going there. And I heard it's a beautiful place. Yeah. And I know it's the motherland. Yes. But not my mother, not her mother, and not her mother's mother. That ain't their land. America, real true land is right here in the U.S. soils. I'm trying to figure out how
What?
I'm trying to
What's
figure out
wrong
how
with what he said?
Afro.
Let me one more time. Listen closely. Make sure y'all put in the comments what you think about what fam said. Hit the subscribe and the like for me. Let's
I'm
go.
trying to figure out how Afro get in front of my motherfucking race. I ain't never been to Afro color. I never been to Africa. Afro or Africa. Never been there. I'm not from Africa. I'm born and raised in Goose, Florida. I'm a born and Goose, raised in Liberty City in the Poker Bean Project. Ain't never went to Africa. Ain't thinking about going there. And I heard it's a beautiful place. Yeah. And I know
That ain't respect, fam. Why y'all mad at this man? That ain't respect. He done showed y'all respect unlike how y'all do. He just saying, he stating the facts. He told you what the lineage is coming from, and y'all mad at him. That shows your tether, that tether in your system.
it's the motherland, yes. But not my mother, not her mother, and not her mother's mother. That ain't their land. America, real true land is right here in the U.S. soils. I'm trying to figure out how Afro get in
I ain't
front of
gonna
my
hold you. I'm just
motherfucking
gonna
race.
mold you,
I
hold
ain't
you, and
never been to
scold you
Afro
while being
color.
off color.
I never been to
And leave you
Africa.
with 4 words that we
Afro
always
or
do around this time.
Africa. Never been
Subscribe
there.
for the vibe.
I'm
Like,
not from
like,
Africa. I'm
comment your
born and
mama,
raised in
share if you
Goose,
care, if you
Florida. I'm a
dare.
born and Goose,
Just
raised
like
in
and
Liberty
comment
City in the Poker
everywhere.
Bean Project. Ain't never went to Africa. Ain't
All of
thinking
the
about going
platforms.
there. And I heard it's a beautiful place. Yeah.
YouTube,
And I know it's the
Spotify,
motherland, yes.
Apple,
But not my mother, not her
Twitter,
mother, and
Instagram,
not her mother's mother. That ain't their land. America, real
Snapchat,
true land is
TikTok,
right here in the
Facebook.
U.S. soils.
Come and take a
I'm trying to
look.
figure out
You
how
might get
Afro get in front of my motherfucking race. I ain't never been
hooked,
to Afro
but
color.
don't get shook
I
by
never
the
been to
fake
Africa. Afro or
PPP podcasts
Africa. Never been
that
there.
are
I'm
out
not
here,
from
ladies
Africa.
and
I'm
gentlemen.
born and raised in Goose, Florida. I'm a born and
B1,
Goose, raised in Liberty City in the Poker Bean Project. Ain't never went to Africa. Ain't
love,
thinking about going there.
peace,
And I heard it's a
blessings,
beautiful
and
place. Yeah.
aloha.
And
I
I
gotta
know it's the
go high for show
motherland. Yes.
high.
But
You
not my mother,
already know
not
how.
her mother, and not her mother's mother. That ain't their land. America, real
Y'all
true
heard
land
that?
is right here in the U.S. soils. I'm trying to figure out how Afro
Right?
get in front of my
Oh, he
motherfucking race.
playing it
I
too
ain't never
many
been to
times.
Afro color. I never been to Africa.
He playing it
Afro
too
or
many times.
Africa. Never been there. I'm not from Africa. I'm born and raised in Goose, Florida. I'm a
That's what he
born and Goose,
said.
raised in Liberty City in the Poker Bean Project. Ain't never went to Africa. Ain't thinking about going there. And I heard it's a beautiful place. Yeah.
I ain't gonna keep hitting y'all with it, but I'm out of here. Love y'all. Well, I'm fumbling and bumbling, boy. They put a new system in. Your boy don't know how to shut it down. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about that.